Question. This is my last question to you. What do you reckon it owes the owner? How much?
I'd say it'd have to be pushing close to 50. By the time you bought it, fixed everything else up, just the mattress alone was nearly over $2,000 because it's a good, big pillow top mattress and it's that bamboo stuff so that it breathes while you're sleeping, and there's no expense was spared in building it. So
yeah. I better leave it there, Glenn. Thank you.
Trevor Lowe, Pittsworth, Queensland. So I brought it down in the trailer because I've only had it registered since last Friday. And I've had it 12 years, but it's been an unfinished project and I've been working on other things. So over the 12 years I've owned it, which not much work was done for 8 or 9 years, but we shortened the wheelbase up to make it F100 from an F600. It's on Club Rego, got regoed last Friday, and the longest drive was this morning, and I was a bit dubious as to whether it was going to be reliable enough. But no, quite happy with it, and I'm doing up 10 F series from 48 to 80. I've collected them cheap, mainly off farms, and they mainly F600s like this was, which you can pick because they've got the big wheel arch for the big truck wheel. But that doesn't matter when you lower them and you can put an 18 or a 19 or a 20 in there and fill it up if you want to. But I'll do them up, register them on Club Rego, have some fun for a year or so and move them on, then start on the next one.
Okay. And that distressed paint look?
Yeah, I rubbed some back off it last week with a sander, and then I rubbed some more off with thinners on a rag. I just like the patina look. I want to get some more rust happening like this here. And
that distress look, is that going to be the way you like to leave it, or are you going to...
Yeah. It's got too much paint on it at the moment. I'll take a lot more paint off and get some more rust happening. Yep. And then that'll be cleared, a clear lacquer. Gotcha. I think there's going to be some others here today with that same finish, but years ago I had a clean out. I was doing up 3 F100s and I sold them because you get them to the stage where they're ready for paint and panel, and the quotes are $8,000, $10,000, $12,000. And I cleaned out and said, I'm finished with all that. Now I've got all these, so all the old F600s and 3 old 41, 46 Chevs are still laying in my paddock. But now they want rat rods. I can build rat rods because they don't want panel work. If they got dents, that's good. If they got rust, that's better. But you do nice interiors on your rusty rat rods, and you do nice wheels, which this hasn't got yet, and you add a bit of chrome to make the rust, get that effect.
Looks fantastic, Trevor. Thank you for the info. Appreciate that.
John Gordon, and I'm from Gordon, Victoria.
And that's only like 20 kilometres from here.
That's right, not far at all.
Wow. Tell us about your machine. What year? What model?
It's a 1985, and I bought it off a chap who's one owner's vehicle. It's been shedded most of its life. I've had it 2 years, 90 years to go on country trips and whatever, and so it's pretty well been looked after. As you can see by the upholstery, it's nearly brand new.
Yeah, it looks very neat for 85.
Yeah, no, it goes well. It's been mechanically checked, because when I first bought it, I thought it was too good to be true, and I took it to a highly regarded mechanic in Ballarat, and he said there's 2 things wrong, and I thought, hello, I bought a dud, and it turns out we needed 2 fan belts in 6 months. So that was the report he'd go.
Do you remember what you paid for back then?
12,000.
So 95 you bought it?
Yeah, that's what I bought it, yeah.
Gotcha. And what are some of the things you do with it?
Well, I go up to snowy Corrion, the Memphis Snowy River each year, and on long trips like that I use it. I show poultry, and I use it for going to shows in distances. I don't use it around the town. It's in the garage all the time, locked up. And by the way, it was just about knocked off about 2 weeks ago. They tried to break in because apparently in this area the police said that trying to get classic cars. So there's a bit of warning to people that if you've got a good one, lock it up.
Ruth, Paul, by the way. So tell us something about your F100.
It's black. It's a six-banger.
So where did this all begin, this love affair with this machine?
Well, to be truthful, I wanted something that was robust.
Black.
Black, obviously. The reason why I got it in the first place was that I just wanted something unique, something different, something that wasn't like all the plastic cars that you see on the road today. It had a lot of personality. I did go from truck to truck, sitting in the cabs to see how I felt about it, and it was this particular one just gave me happy vibes. It didn't matter if you had a bad day at work, it didn't matter if the kids were naughty or whatever. As soon as you jumped in the truck, you felt extremely happy. It gave you, there was a lot of happiness within this truck over the years, regardless of who owned it in the past, so yeah.
So tell us about when you saw this one, how did you know it was the one?
When I sat in it, yeah. You get those vibes. Well, for me personally, that was what it was. I sat in many different ones that were for sale and that were coming up for sale, and it was just this particular one, it just was a lot of happiness inside that truck, so that's why I bought it.
So Ruth, what exactly is it? What model, what year?
This is came out in the 4th month of 1976. Yeah, and that's pretty much what it is. It's 1976 Ford F100.
So, what have you had done to it?
Not a lot, no. And the reason being, it is a workhorse, so yeah.
So what do you get it to do?
Basically, it just picks up parts, drops things off, does the rubbish collection, does the neighbours' rubbish collections. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a universal, all-round type of truck, and I think their Fords, these particular ones, were just like a forgotten Ford, as opposed to your GTs and all the other types of iconic Fords that sort of came out. The F100, I honestly feel sort of just never really got too much of a mention. It wasn't really something that was, spectacular.
But in its own quiet way, it is.
Oh, definitely. Each and every vehicle here today has its own unique thing going on with it. Each and every one. All the trucks are like humans. They're all differently individual. They all have their own characters. It's fantastic.
Thanks, Ruth.
Hi, Steve Monaghetti here. Paul DeMonk's vision is to bring you video productions with creativity, energy and style. And that's what Vision by DeMonk is all about.
Vision by DeMonk.
Vision by DeMonk.
Vision by DeMonk.
Having Vision by DeMonk in Ballarat is fantastic.
Paul DeMonk is Channel 7's choice for local news.
visionbydemonk.com.au.
And people know what quality they're going to get by hiring Vision by DeMonk. It's as simple as that.
Vision by DeMonk. We're making moving pictures.